100 gold. See, told you guys I'd earn it back. Whee! Okay. We're doing well. There is nothing strange today except for I have great potatoes. Which means this area is going to be kind of vacant for a while. Because, yeah, I can't go buy more seeds. But it's okay because I did plant more things yesterday. So that's going to work out in the end. So it'll be fine. Let's do the grabbing of my salmon berries. And let's go water things. Let's start with the cat since I'm up here. And say hi to the sleeping cat, which looks almost dead to the world. Alright, so water, 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 water. Water, water, and water, and water. So I'm going to get more water now that I've done all of those, and I just have to do my one sweeps. So this game is incredibly relaxing. And I know I'm streaming right now, but one of my favorite streamers who plays this game, Domestic Dan, I think he's streaming right now too. And I really enjoy watching him play. He kind of does it a bit quicker than I do. He is also tends to focus more on his chat and kind of just does things. But he just restarted himself because he wanted to try out the new maps as well. He actually is decent at fishing and chose the fishing map, and so he can actually fish on his farm. If I try fishing, I will get garbage here on this farm, so that's not a good thing for me. So, like I said, I'm after stone today. I kind of want to make sure that I'm getting enough stone. It's harder because you can only get one, whereas the trees, it's pretty easy to get multiples. So I'm just gonna go to town on stone today. Kind of clear up my little patch of grass here from the miscellanea that are in it, making it hard for it to all grow out. As far as planning, I haven't actually planned on this map where I'm going to put things. I am hoping to get that done here. Again, once I get that silo built and I can kind of see where the real barriers are, I'm hoping to plan where I'm going to put my chicken coops, where I'm going to put my barns, so on and so forth. If you've seen me play before, you kind of know that I prefer to go artisan. I don't like to just go plants because plants is a lot of work, very little turnaround. Whereas artisan, you can take something that's pretty easy to get from your animals and you can turn it around quite quickly. So, yeah. And I'll show you that when we switch over to Noni after I get to day 21 here on Fae. So yeah, this is day 2 and we are just going at rocks, because rocks. Whee. And I try not to clear any of the grass stuff, even though it's definitely a little bit more wild than I'm going to want it. And eventually, because if you clear all the grass, it doesn't have a starting point. And it's like yeast. If you use all of it, you have no starter. You have nothing that's going to come from it. You won't get it back. Not unless you go pay 100 gold for a couple of patches, but then you have to leave those alone until they become big enough that they just populate and it's a pain in the neck. So it's better just to leave the wild grasses alone. Kind of just let them do their thing until you get a silo. And then you can start chopping them down. Still leave obviously pretty large chunks of it, but you can definitely trim it like hair and get it more neat, more organized, and pick up hay while you're at it. But without that silo, it all goes to waste. You get no hay, no nothing from it, and it's sad. It is really sad. I remember on my first game I didn't know that. And so I actually used up a fair amount of my grass. I did have a big splot of it, but I also had pets. I built the chicken coop before the silo. I know it's cart before the horse. Not the best way to do the game. I made myself poor paying 50G a day. Oops, and I am almost out of energy. So num times. I almost made myself poor because I given myself multiple chickens. I think I had 2. So that was about 100 a day on the days that the nice lady was open. I had to actually go buy quite a few more from her on certain days. So 100 or more a day just in order to feed my chickens. And I mean, it's nice when you have a steady income, but in the winter it's harder. And I needed to do that because there was no way I could have my pets out in winter. They would have froze. So yeah, that was not a smart play, and it actually delayed a lot of my game because of that. So lesson learned. Build the silo first. Then you get yourself pets. And when I say pets, I do mean farm animals. You have a cat, the cat doesn't do much. Or you have a dog, and the dog doesn't do much. It'd be kind of cool if they did more. But they don't. They're just kind of cute accessories to make you go, aww. And they give you loving the more that you take care of them. Obviously, have not given any of the ones in my care that kind of consideration yet, but you know. Okay, so we're almost at 100 stone just from farming today. All of this stone. So that's pretty decent. And we are not even at 4 o'clock, so that's also pretty good. And we've got 14 coal, which is excellent. 15 coal now, because that coal is going to be super necessary in turning around and getting copper stones. So, woot. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make some copper so I have the proper amount of copper bricks in order to build that silo. And then we will have plenty of stone. We will have plenty of copper. And then I just need to go get my butt clay. So let's go do that. Now let's go pull out the copper. And I can actually just go ahead and make as many copper bars as I can, which is going to be 4. So we're going to go here, we're going to go here, we're going to go here. Oh, and I got a geode, but I got 4 geodes, wow. But it's way too late in the day for me to get those processed. So we're going to do that tomorrow. And we're just going to get the copper to turn into bars. And just going to chill while we do that. So, yeah, plenty of rock yield. Definitely cleaned up more of my farm today. And we got everything watered. We're well on our way to getting into that silo, which I want to have going because I would like to have the silo built about the same time I have it on Sable's account so I can get that turnaround. I'm already on my way with the money to the 4,000 that I'm going to need for my first chicken coop. Though I need to figure out where I'm putting it. I don't know yet. We'll see. I've got this copper bar coming out that I'm going to be able to put one more in. And then we are going to be able to build silos. And it'll be excellent. Obviously not going to be able to build it today. It's way too late. She's already closed. Still need the clay as well. So that's definitely going to be a tomorrow task. I'm going to see if we can't get that silo going tomorrow. And what you hear me talking about a lot here is a lot of what really makes the game fun is this planning aspect. It's that, yeah, I have the resources, I can build things, but I need to plan how I'm building them. And because I need to plan how I'm building them, I need to constantly keep them in mind. And we're actually done with farming for the day, so I'm going to go do that. And I've got enough energy that I can grab clay if I see any worms showing up. Worms are the best indicator that there is clay, or other miscellaneous-y things like books or artifacts, which are also equally good to get, though they do not get you money. They get you accomplishment stuff, which turns into really cool decorations for your home, or things you can use on the farm like seeds, which are equally awesome and important. Just saying. So now I'm going to go down to the beach, which I have not gone to yet today. I'm looking around for worms while I'm going. So that's why I'm kind of taking a strange path. As the little wormy guys tell me that there is clay or not. And we're at the beach. And can't pick those up, but can't pick this up. Hello, Mr. Mussel. I do not know if I already have one of you in my collection. I'm going to check here now by going into here and clicking the community center and going over to the fish tank and the crab pots. I do not have a mussel, so the mussel is actually going to go into the collection thingy, and then I need a cockle, and that one will be done. And then I will have fish pots, which I can then place in various places and level my fishing that way, because we suck. And this is just sad. We are not going to be holding that because I do not want to give it to her as a gift. Hey, sorry in advance if I say anything rude. I didn't get much sleep last night. What do you want? And she is observing a grave, which seems very sad. But chances are, you know, it's an important thing. I will go back and read the grave later when she is no longer there, but let's check the sign at Pierre's because we have an exclamation mark. Earth crystal, please. Deliver it sometime today. Linus. No. Okay, that was easy. And I know that the quests and stuff are kind of important for getting the people to like you faster, but I really don't need them. If I want them to like me faster, I give them gifts. And that is plenty fast for me. Whee! Okay. So we're still searching for wormy worms. Wormy worms of wormy worminess. Wormy worms of wormy worminess. Worms, 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 I am not seeing them. Probably in the playback I will see them and go, wow, I missed those. It's fun. I wonder if there's anyone out here right now. There probably is. Nope. Probably because it's Wednesday. Da 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 da. Ooh, and we've got growth over here, so I'm gonna grab these guys. Just because I can get some money from them. Oh, and one's a gold start. And we have worms! Look at that, worms! Sweet. 7. And we got copper ore from that one, but that's okay. We will work on clay tomorrow. Okay. And we should get some decent money from that. And then I will go grab more potatoes for tomorrow. Weather reports. And of course it's sunny tomorrow again. And my mining has gone up, which is nice. And we are at 600.